Alright, so tonight I wanted to talk about a problem I have with having an addictive personality. I want to say first off, I'm not addicted to narcotics or alcohol. I never have been. I'm not discrediting those addictions. I don't know what it's like to come off of those. So, I'm not going to say this is harder than you or this is easier or anything like that because I honestly don't know what it's like. So, yeah, I'm just going to say that right there. But I do have some problems with the PTSD and the bipolar disorder. What ends up happening is with the PTSD, I try to find something to cope, and a lot of times people with PTSD will turn to drugs or alcohol, and with the bipolar disorder, you get excited, happy, and you often go to drugs recreationally. So I've got basically getting excited and making me want to indulge in pleasure, and then I get depressed, and that makes me want to seek out the pleasure again to sort of numb the pain. So, and that's when the PTSD kicks in, trying to cope by numbing the pain. So basically, my addictions are stuff like caffeine. It's affecting my sleep, or I can't sleep well because I've got too much caffeine in my system. So I just keep drinking caffeine and caffeine and caffeine to feel good because it makes you feel good. And that's an addiction I have, is caffeine. So I need to stop with that. It's kind of making it hard to sleep, and then I need more caffeine, and so it's cyclical. It just keeps feeding on itself, and that's one part of it. Then there's the YouTube addiction to YouTube. You might think YouTube's not a bad addiction. Well, here's why I say it's bad for me. Basically, what'll happen is I wake up in the morning. First thing I'll do is get on YouTube. I go on break from work. I get on YouTube. I come home from my morning job. I get on YouTube for however long. I hang out with a friend. We both get on our phones and I get on YouTube. I will go to my afternoon job if I'm scheduled that day, and then when I get home, I go on YouTube. I'm working between the two jobs 36 to 40 hours a week over a 6 day span, and I'm still spending, according to an app that's tracking my usage, you know, anywhere from 4 to 8 hours a day on YouTube. Sometimes on the weekends, like a Sunday, I might be on YouTube for 10 hours, 8 or 10 hours in a day. So, and the real something that you consider as an addiction is if indulging in if you're dependent on the stimulus for feeling good, in which I am. Another thing is if the stimulus is affecting your social life, which it is somewhat. Another thing is, well, if it's interfering with your life goals, and it really is, because I want to focus on languages and whatnot, but what ends up happening is it's hard to focus on languages, and I just go to YouTube. So, yeah, basically I'm just having trouble with caffeine and YouTube, and those are the addictions I'm dealing with, and it sucks, but that's what I'm going to have to work on, and it's just, yeah, that's what I'm going to have to work on right now for the transformation, so it's two more things I have to work on, and yeah, that's where I'm at right now, so keep working on this list of things that I'm going to have to work on, and they are growing, but like Dave Goggins talked about things sucking, and you have to embrace the suck, and at the other side of suffering is greatness. So I'm gonna have to just suffer through the suck and come out great on the other side.